What it do, YouTube? It's your boy Real coming back at y'all with another little banger, man. And I'm about to be reacting to Freddy from Making a Band. I know y'all remember him, man. He about to be breaking his silence on the Diddy arrest and some things involving P Diddy, man. So make sure y'all tune in, man. Subscribe and like, ring that bell. You feel me? Let's get it in, y'all.
My guy, Freddie P, man. Let's get right into it. Diddy, he got indicted. How you feel about that?
It was a surprise to me, bro. I ain't even gonna lie to you. Like, when you see Puff, it's kind of a surprise. But like I told my brother, man, you know, he was telling me he don't think Puff gonna get locked up. I said, bitch, they got Chapo. You know what I'm saying? Like I was telling you earlier, they got Chapo. They could put Chapo in it.
He said they got Chapo. They going to get Diddy. They coming after him. You feel me? My boy Freddy know more than we know. You know what I mean about that situation. He used to be with Diddy. You feel me? So you feel me?
The ground, they got high Puff. But it's just long overdue. Like for a while, it made me kind of question, like, damn, you know, it's to the point where it felt like they forced the feds to do their job. He forced the feds to do their job because if they didn't do it, everybody looking at them like, what? Do you motherfuckers exist? You know what I'm saying? Like, he done got away with too much, but you got to understand this, right? A lot of stuff Puffy going through, and I don't wish bad on him. Like, before this transpired, I had a lot of hatred toward him, but it was about financial reasons.
He was not paying them boys. He ain't even giving no real chance, man. Everybody from the Making a Band, he wanted to make fool of them. Like, that's what I think. Want to get some cheesecake? That's crazy. I'm not going to get no cheesecake for nobody across Manhattan bridges. And you feel me? That's too deep. Too deep of a walk. And go get your own cheesecake, man. I got plenty of endurance. I don't need you to tell me I got endurance.
When it comes to this subject, it's very sensitive to me because there's a lot of victims in here. You know what I'm saying? And at the end of the day, it's still somebody's father. You know what I'm saying? So, but we make our own bed, man. And for a long time, a lot of people, I want him to understand that a lot of people was hurt because you couldn't live your truth. Everything he going through right now is because he couldn't let go. He couldn't let go having a position of power over Street and also being who he is. The more who he was, he had to show more aggression. That's like when I sucked my thumb. When I grew up, the reason people might think I'm tough and is transpired because when I was in a place to sucking my thumb, I knew I had to go extra hard for you to know not to play with me. You get what I'm saying? Like, it made me turn into somebody else because you might take a perception of me sucking my thumb. You might think I'm soft. You might think I'm gay, anything. You know what I'm saying? So it's kind of like with him. If people know his secrets, because believe one thing about it, you know, and that's with all these rappers. Somebody know your secrets. You might be you and Puffy get, you know, because Puffy, I can imagine he approached these guys who going through financial situations, these rappers who get themselves start making a lot of money, then when things don't be,
More food, more drinks, more shopping.
Another ad.
More parking.
hot no more, you fall back on people like him. He prey on you. And what he do is he offer you things to...
He gonna give you a couple of dollars, you feel me, to get you out of the position you in. But you gotta do what I want you to do, man. That's what he was basically doing, man.
The lifestyle. You can imagine Puppy Playboy. You know, Playboy, don't worry about that, man. I can get us, come with me to the island, Playboy. Come chill with me. Won't be no security guard, no nothing. Won't nobody know about your business. Hey, don't worry about that. I'll wire that, Playboy. Like, you know what I'm saying? So, it's a lot of rappers out here that got secrets because they fell into those situations with Puffy. And I know this personally. Like, I know personally, but like I said, a lot of stuff that I know, like I knew a lot of stuff that came out this week we was talking about. I was like, man, I've been knew that. I've been knew about the girl that came out. She was just afraid to tell her story for a long time. Like I knew, when you're in a circle, like the band is like a, you know what I'm saying? So things that transpired in their band, because they work with people that we work with, you know what I'm saying? It gets back to us. And not only that, I done been on the phone call and hear people explaining their situations. Crying about, you know, situations. And it only gonna get worse. Like I was telling people, like I it's hard to say because I don't want to spoil what's coming up. You know what I'm saying? I just want to say this. Like I said, it gets deeper and deeper. And the more that come out, the more intriguing the story gonna be. All I want to tell people is when that Netflix series come out, it's a rapper coming out with a Netflix series. I won't say no name.
I bet you it's 50 Cent. You feel me? Let me know in the chat, y'all, if y'all know who coming out with a Netflix series based on P Diddy. It gotta be 50. It gotta be. You feel me? I can't think of no other rapper right now. They got some Netflix pool that can do whatever they want. Yeah, it gotta be 50. 50 Cent.
What if for him, I'm not a friend of his. I don't want to support something he got going on. But I will say this. He's doing a phenomenal job to the point where I was in awe. You get what I'm saying? I was presented an opportunity to work with him, but, like I said, the money wasn't enough for me to leave my couch. But he's doing a phenomenal job, man. There's so many people that's hurt behind this. There's so many people that got, it's guys that will not, they can't come out because of their image. You know what I'm saying? That'll make your eyes go, like, whoa. I know about the slams, the Stevie J. I know you've been. I know that, I'm in a circle. I know about y'all. Y'all confirm. You don't got. But see, even with Stevie J, when you got secrets out there of a lifestyle, and the lifestyle you really living, it's a community out there that really know you. You can't hide from them. You can come play tough to us because we don't.
That's a fact. That's a fact. It's different when the world looking at them and shit. But there's some people that really be with y'all and in y'all circle and they know how y'all really move, man. That's crazy.
Nothing about it. We don't hang around the same crowds. They know you. They know what you and Puffy was going on. Not just Stevie J. I'm just saying anybody. If you're in that community and you trying to hide something, you can hide it from the street dudes and the thugs and the regular, but they know you. And that's what a lot of rappers was facing. That's why a lot of them can't defend themselves. You hear them? They be, they can't really say no because they know somebody know you. Somebody know for a fact. Somebody was there with y'all. Somebody he confided in, like, as a best friend. You know what I'm saying? That know these rapper secrets. You can imagine being propositioned by Puffy like that, though, right? Like, you f***ed up. And he could fly you to a private island and get rid of the security and give you, wire you $1 million or 20. Or make sure that you get this endorsement deal. That's how easy it is for him to gain leverage over people. Come on, man, you got 1,000 bottles.
That boy Diddy was using his power and leverage, and you feel me, to get what he wanted and get what he wanted to do. You know what I mean? He was doing anything he wanted to do, man. You feel me, with all that money, man. That's a lot of power, man. But you feel me? You lay your bed and you gonna lay in it.
Wait, thought what? 10,000, 5,000, shit like that. Who you? My boy, that's a lot of back busting. You hear me? That's too much. I was like, wait, what? It's like you ran a chain of operation. You got an operation of just back busting. Like, what are y'all, like, it's not, bro, you 50. You can't even get up that much, bro. Like, you that turned on? Like, bro, baby oil? People use baby oil and shit. Well, see, that's a whole nother. That's a whole nother.
That's a whole nother lane, man. 10,000 bottles of baby, 1,000 bottles of baby oil, whatever. How many? You feel me? I don't know nothing about that. You feel me?
Shit, that's a whole nother community. They got their own little. I was like, baby oil. I was like, what baby oil for? What you shut it down, getting shiny? Then it hit me. Oh, okay. Oh, yeah. My boy was loose with it. But no, man. Prayers to Diddy, man. Prayers to him, man. You know, I don't want to kick him out. I just ain't that kind of dude. I'm getting mine. Like I say, vengeance is mine, said the Lord. There's a lot of Bible passages that pass through this dude like that. Was it whatever in the dark shall come to the light? That's one we living out right now. It's one he living out more than us. Because for so long, You gotta imagine having that money and that power, secrets. He's literally assaulting men. You get what I mean? Like, it may be common nowadays, but for a man to walk up and slap your ass or let me get your number or come to my hotel room, that's not normal. I ain't never heard no shit like that in my lifetime for no man to approach.
That's why I said I'm too, you know what I mean? I'm too much of I can't even explain, a man to be in the industry signed with any of them motherfuckers that tap you on the hands or do any of that nature, bro. I don't get down like that. I'm not home. Yes.
Like that. And he's done it several times. I just pray for his daughters, man. And all the people around him who was protected for so long, you gotta come outside right now. The Stevie J, you still wanna fight? You still wanna fight, Stevie J? I put out another Dame dudes. You still wanna fight 50, homie? I don't think so. Now, y'all, you know what I'm saying? And that's why, back to what I was saying about, that's why they act so tough. They act so tough because they know there's whispers about them. So when I see you in person, I gotta show you, I'll f you up, I'm a gangster, I'm this and that. That's an act, man. Real gangster can see you through all that shit. All I said, Puffy should have just lived his life, man. You still could have been on top of the world, enjoy you. It's a world full of love. What's wrong with you living a world full of love? Even if you loving men, you full of love, bro. You ain't gotta try to come over here and maintain a character that force you to be a monster. Cause you want to be on top. You want to control monsters. You want gangsters to respect you. You still want to be able to slap a nigga in his mouth. You can't do both. You can't do both. You can't be a gangster.
Cause if he right though. If he would have came out, you feel me, saying this and that, you feel me, that he like men or whatever the case may be, they probably would have made fun of him for a little bit, but it would have been that, like he's saying, like, you know what I mean, show love. Like, don't be a monster on this side and you down DL on the other side. You know what I mean? You gonna create a monster image, bro, where you feel me, you gonna look like the bad guy, bro. Just so, you feel me, just be yourself, bro.
You can't be Omar from The Wire, bro. Like, you're not that. And it backfired on my boy. Like I say, it's a lot coming out, boy. Check out, it's a rapper coming out with a documentary, and when it come out, everybody gonna be surprised. I think man, that's gonna be the shocker right there. I heard I was hearing and as it was being presented to me, man, I don't know how to feel sorry for people all the time, but at that moment I was like, damn, bro, because I was in the same situation. And what if he, ever would have came at me like that? I'd probably be dead or, anything, you know what I'm saying? Because I ain't no telling how I would have reacted. But I pray.
Where did you hear? You don't have to say the guy's name, but
it's kind of hard to explain because then you're gonna figure out what I'm talking about. But I was also on the phone with somebody, right? And we was discussing, and he was telling me, I was like, that nigga don't like you. He hated your guts, and y'all became friends. He said, man, I want to tell you something, man. He said, I never told nobody this because it ain't my motherfucking business. He was like, I'm just trying to feed my motherfucking kids. And he was like, he's like, man, such and such. One night, I remember when we was, I'm like, yeah. He's like, man, somebody wanted me to go, deliver a message. It was important. Like, I had to do it. And I kept telling the person that, Puffy busy. It's like, oh, he need to go tell him right now. He said, long story short, I went to the security guard, told him how important it was. He let me in the room. And when I came in the room, I seen Puffy busting.
They was getting it in. And he said, that's kind of like why, he said, and I never sprayed his secret. He said, and that's kind of like why I got to, I can't even say it because you're going to know what I'm talking about. But he just told me, that's why everything started falling for me. Everything started happening good with me. That's why me and his relationship still cool. But I want to know. I want to know from the Bentleys. I want to know. Like I know, but I know I don't want to put these people because these people got kids. Like, but I would love for them to just take the time to get that clarity, bro. Like when I cried about my financial situations, that helped me a lot. It changed my life actually. Like I was in a suicidal state, and sometimes
We just need people to hear us. So if they going through something, I advise them to just get with somebody. And it's not about filing lawsuits or trying to be seen. It's just about having that therapeutic moment, that cleansing, that clarity, and getting that shit out your system. That's assault. And he done it for so many years and got away with it. Like years. Like it became behavior. You get what I'm saying? It wasn't like a once a month thing. It was a lifestyle. He was a monster in real life. And I knew about this stuff. But you can't prove it, and it's not my job to try to bash public, because where I was coming from was a place of hate. So everything I said would have been taken. But I knew it was coming. I knew it was coming. You go back to my old interviews. All this stuff that's coming out right now, I'm so happy. It's more. It's more. But I'm so happy it finally came out. And a lot of stuff people don't understand Puffy endured. A lot of stuff Puffy.
I pray for Puffy, man, but you know how many people gonna heal? You know what I mean? Gonna be able to heal after this, bro. It's gonna be a lot, bro. No telling how many people. I don't know nothing about P Diddy personally in real life, but you feel me? The stories is crazy, bro, and they keep on adding up, bro. It's crazy.
When he was younger, and I'm gonna leave it at that. Like I say, when this DVD come out, y'all check it out, man. We watched the icon fall, and a lot of people don't understand. It's like a changing of the guards. That's all it is. Like they stayed around, they played the game a little too long, and this is how God works. It's like hip hop is independent. The music is independent. The owning of your masters is independent. It's a new changing of the guard. And all the old parasites is just falling off one by one. Because they never had talent. They just leashed on to the talent. Let me tell you what Puffy was. And what a lot of them is. They mediators. What they call them mediators, right? Where you gotta go, they go-betweens. So you got the Leos who scared to approach the thugs like that. But Diddy from that world, so I could intermediate. I could get percentages from negotiating and making this deal, but you got to give up that butt. You got to give up that butt and royalties, and I can change your family life. No.
Would y'all do that, chat? Would y'all do that? If your whole life could be changed, would y'all give up that, for your life to be changed? No, not me. I hope everybody said no.
Because he had to give up that butt. People don't understand. That's the reason. That's why it's the reason Puffy don't want to give nobody any artist he deal with. He tell you, "I'll make it hard for you." Yeah.
And I guarantee you, some stuff happened with Diddy back in the day. You feel me? Cause bro, they got some documentaries on this man when he first came, like an A&R and stuff like that. You feel me? He was working for, I forgot the man's name, but. What if that man the one took his manhood, P Diddy, and he decided to do that to everybody else? I don't know, I'm just saying.
To do this, he wants you to endure it, he endured. And I felt bad in a sense because he was only trying to feed his family. You get what I'm saying? And he became a victim, and they turned him into a monster just trying to hide his own secrets and not living his truth. And now he in prison just from all this comes from one man not living his truth. I swear to God. Had Puffy just been who he is at heart, it might have been a few jokes. We joked about RuPaul. He's still a boss. You get what I'm saying? I feel bad for the people that got hurt trying to hide their secrets. All the people that have been victimized, all the people that have been put under the influence so they don't remember certain things because of who he is. And as long as you're under the influence, it ruins your credibility of speaking about anything. So I can understand why he probably kept drugs in the party. You get what I'm saying? All this behavior falls in line behind one thing, trying to hide secrets. So now you gotta use this to cover that, and now this makes you cover for that, and it's just gonna get worse and worse and worse and worse and worse and worse. It never stops. It's a cycle. That's why I don't live in fear. I don't hide secrets. I'm not scared of nobody. I don't do none of that. I live for God. Man, you live that way, your ass ain't got to worry about nothing. You know one thing that's crazy to me, though, because I know him, is me picturing them in a cell. And that made me feel a little bad. That's the only thing. Like, I don't like the nigga or whatever. I still got love for the nigga. You get what I'm saying? Like, I wouldn't be in here right now if it wasn't for that dude. Regardless of what, it was 40,000 people. He had to hear something from me. He had to hear my talent. He had to pick me out. He had to learn my personality. You know what I'm saying? It wasn't always easy to deal with me every day, too. They used to have shit on the motherfucking refrigerator. We had a lot, like, notes of what people, when people come in the house, they'll know, you know, what to deal with or whatever. On the notes, they'll be like, let Fred sleep an extra 45 minutes. Like, this is, like, because when I woke up, you know, I had a bad attitude and I used to get up or whatever, but they done did too much. They did a lot to help me get where I ain't going to say where I'm at in life, because really it's like, where am I? I'm 40, I don't owe the properties or nothing, you know what I'm saying? And people don't understand, oh, why you blaming Puffy? I'm not blaming Puffy, I'm blaming Puffy. I can't get time back. I dedicated my time to a situation to provide for my family, which I'm talking about when I was into it. I never went home like everybody got to go home on weekends. I was the furthest away. So I was really dedicated to changing my situation. I was really dedicated and showed love to a person who I felt like in the end what I learned was only playing with us, and it made me react a certain way.
Yeah, I would have
That
been
don't
tripping.
mean I hate him.
Yeah, I would have been tripping too, man. I would have been tripping, bro. Dedicating all my time, my love, my heart, trying to take care of my family. And then at the end, bro, you don't even with me for real, bro. You playing, bro? Yeah, I probably would have reacted crazy too, man. That's crazy, y'all. That's the video, man. Make sure y'all hit that like and subscribe button, man. Tune in to the next reaction video, man. I'll let you.
Tell it them flash. How you living your life with disgust? Travel from down to dust. Dice on me, look at my slush. Whipping the whip like it's an emergency vehicle. I say no rush. Shut down, put them in an emergency vehicle. I hit the bus. On my time. Don't got money, you had no power. Smell so sweet, I be blown on sour. Want me come through,